Hello, heroes of Arcasia. It's Henry, and I'm back with episode 2 of Patch Notes with Henry, a new video series where I discuss and show off the highlights of our monthly update for those not interested in combing through every nitty-gritty detail. Today, we'll be diving into the September 2023 update, which includes Jumpstart Servers, Primal Island, Battle Royale, Yaz's Jar, skin crafting, endgame raid updates, balance changes, and a ton of other stuff. For those who tuned in last month, you'll notice the format is a little different today. I've heard two stories about why Michael, our head of video, isn't here. He either got really sick after traveling to film the Debate Club live finale, or Stoops got so excited after he won that he ran over Michael's feet while zooming around. Regardless, I'm flying solo, so I'll probably just hop into the game at some point and do things my way. Quick reminder before we get started, this video is meant to be an express experience and only covers the highlights. You'll need to read through the article for every detail and change. Alright, let's hop into it. So the first thing that we're going to talk about are Jumpstart Servers, which are custom built to provide a fresh beginning for new or returning players who are interested in giving Lost Ark a try. They're built to help players jump right into the endgame. We recognize that the game had encountered some challenges at launch, mainly a steep progression curve, bots, and some stability issues, but we've made serious strides in tackling those issues and feel really confident that we're in a good place to bring players back. And let's be honest, Lost Ark's raids are awesome. I've had a blast raiding with my guild, making friends, and tackling challenges together. And that's what Jumpstart Servers are all about, getting you to the parts of Lost Ark that are really awesome. With Jumpstart Servers, players are going to get launched right to item level 14-15 with a South Vern Power Pass, have immediate access to engraving support, gems, and a ton of events to make them feel powerful right away and progress quickly. Let me show you how easy it is to jump into the endgame. Alright, so just made a fresh character, claimed my Power Pass. Let's go ahead and use it. I made a Slayer. It's my main in-game. Let's jump right into the endgame. Okay. What's up, Beatrice?
Destiny is moving quickly.
You can jump right in, you know, do the classic adventurer's path, kind of learn a bit about Arcasia, even though your power pass to jumping through.
To the holy land
watch the
of
cutscenes. We're gonna skip them right now.
The
Learn how to
of the
set up your
past.
character, or if you are a returning character, you can skip the path and once again jump right into the endgame. So for all of these, for new players, they'll teach you how to play the game, whether it's going over the major events in Lost Ark's history, the training area, which teaches you how to, do some of the basic game mechanics like countering, stagger, that sort of thing. Same with the training room. Or if you're a returning player, you can choose to skip it and, boots on the ground, get right into action and start your adventure right away. There will definitely still be a lot for players to learn even after going through in-game tutorials, but our goal is to have a lot of players going through the experience together so they can work together to prog raids, help each other, all on an even footing. For that reason, they'll have isolated PvE matchmaking, their own party finder, and auction house. There's a server in each region, and we'll be looking for the right time to connect them back within the next 6 months. We have a ton of things planned to help players on them progress and check out everything Lost Ark has to offer, with special gifts, increased experience, some really unique events to really jumpstart their adventure into Arcasia. If you want more details on what to expect, there's a link in the patch notes to the Jumpstart Details article. Alright, let's talk about some of the new activities and systems coming to Arcasia. First off, we have Primal Island. Sail over to Primal Island and brace yourself. You'll have to fight, steal, and survive against fierce competition in a new Battle Royale style event where you'll drop into an arena to face off against other players and hordes of dinosaurs. The goal is to be the last one standing. The arena is open to competitors item level 1490 and higher, but your item level and stats won't help you here. You'll need to scavenge gear during the match and upgrade it in real time to give yourself a fighting chance. There's more details and entry times listed in the release notes, so if you want to learn more about the Battle Royale, check it out there. Alright, for the next part, let's talk about some intertwined systems that are all being added together. I'm talking about Yaz's Jar, the new skin crafting system, and our updates to the Amethyst Shard shop. I think the best way to describe this is to hop in game and show you. So let's try out some Yaz's Jar pulls. Alright, I hopped on my tester account. I've got it loaded up with some Yaz's Jars. We have both Season 1 and Season 2. So I'm going to talk through it while showing it off to you. There's a lot to go through, some interconnected systems, and there's some details that I might not get to while I'm just talking off the cuff. So if you're interested in learning some of the restrictions on items you can or can't use or how certain things interact, read the release notes. The goal here is to just show you how it works, try out some pulls, see what we get. So Yaz's Jar is a new cosmetic system that introduces a ton of skins into the game, both epic and all new legendary skins, which give you an actual little bit of a boost to your attack power and the stats granted. You can see on your character menu that when you have skins, they have a little bit of strength. You can see here 1% along with some virtues. The legendary ones will be a teeny bit higher, but not something that gives you an enormous power bump in combat or anything like that. So let's check it out. So there's two main components that go into Yaz's Jar. There's cloth, which you can earn from dismantling skins, and there's the jar itself, which consumes the cloth to roll it into a new cosmetic. So you can see here, by dismantling your existing skins, you can actually earn cloth. So let's click dismantle on these two skins, dismantle them, and there we go. We got 14 cloth. That's exactly how much cloth you need to roll a jar. So let's give it a try. We have 2 seasons coming in, Season 1 and Season 2. Season 1 came out a little bit earlier in Korea, so it actually doesn't have every class. You can see here, there isn't one for the Slayer to select. So for this video, we're going to be trying out Season 2 Leap, which has the Slayer skins. So once you right click on the jar, before you do anything, you can take a preview and see what some of your possible rolls are. Before you roll, you can select the class and the piece that you're interested in trying to get. So for Slayer, I can choose between trying to roll a weapon skin, a headpiece, a chest piece, or the legs. And of course, you can preview how all of these will look on your characters, both the legendaries and all of the epic chances. So let's check it out. Okay, there's the legendary sword for the Slayer, and it comes in 2 different colors. We can check out, while we're still in preview, what maybe the full matching set looks like. So there's the headpiece, we got the chest piece. Let's try on the legs, and let's give it the matching sword so no one comments at me in the YouTube video. There we go. So that's what the whole Slayer legendary skin set looks like. And on top of that, there's a ton of cool epic ones as well. A lot of different options for customizing your classes. There's, just a really wide variety of different pieces. So with that, let's try it out. We have our cloth, we have our jar, and now we can try and roll. I think first we can try and roll for the weapon. I think this sword is pretty cool. So let's craft one and see how it goes. Alright, so for that roll, we got an epic one. And in our version, when you get an epic, we've added the ability to gain amethyst shards along with the skin. We've added a bunch of new options into the amethyst shard shop that you can purchase silver, dyes, and a bunch of other things from the shop, including the Dawn cosmetics, so more skins. If you're trying to roll for the legendaries and you don't get it, we wanted to make it not feel quite as bad. So we partnered with Smilegate RPG to, make sure that every roll from Yaza's jar still feels exciting and like you're getting something. You can try again, see what we get. And once I get enough amethyst shards, if we keep rolling, we can head over and go to the amethyst shard shop and buy something from there. We have the full odds listed on our page, but you can see that they're also visible right here in the UI. So we have a 5% chance at either of these legendary weapons. So together about a 10% chance of rolling a legendary skin. So far we've gotten a variety of different swords. Let's see if we can go ahead and high roll. I will definitely be doing this on the live servers once it comes out. There we go. All right. So we got a little high roll. If it's a 10% chance, we rolled it on our, I think, 7th try. We can go ahead and equip that. Check it out. There it is. Pretty sweet sword. And while we were rolling, we got these other swords. We can sell these on the marketplace. We can dismantle them for more cloth. And we got 6,000 amethyst shards, which we can go spend as well. So now let me head over and show you what exactly you can spend your amethyst shards on. All right. So you can head over to the Amethyst Shard Exchange in any of the major areas and check out some of the different things that are available. There's all the classics that have been there since launch. This is something that we want to refresh on a yearly basis, so you can buy the Fions this year, and then next year, if you've accumulated some more Amethyst Shards, either from Yaz's Jar or from the Twitch drops or Prime Gaming drops that come out, you'll have a lot of options of things to buy. So we have 14,000. We could get, a headwear piece of the new Dawn skins if we wanted to. We could pick up some dyes to further customize their character. But I know the thing that I will probably be buying the most on the live servers is going to be these silver packs. Each 1,000 amethyst shards gets you 2 Regulus's Light currency chests. So that's 200,000 silver to accompany your epic skin. You can see that there's purchase limits on some things like the skins, the combat wolf mount, things like that, but there isn't a purchase limit on the silver or on the dyes. So if you're really into Fashion Arc, you're going to be able to, be fully dressed to the nines whenever you want. Or, if you like honing like I do, you're going to have plenty of silver to keep that up as well. So the final interwoven part of this system is a new ability to craft some skins from the NPC where you have historically done your dyeing and customization. Now you'll be able to unlock skins by completing achievements. So you can see, as a new player, haven't completed a lot of these achievements, but there's a lot of cool skins that you can get the ability to unlock just by playing Lost Ark. And then you can actually just craft them with the cloth. So, here's we have some from Valton. We have some from Vicus related achievements. So as you progress through Lost Ark, you'll be unlocking these and have new options of crafting epic, and it looks like some rare skins as well. So far we have one unlocked, which is completing the prologue without skipping, and we can craft these Arthentinian engineer's goggles for 6 cloth. So you can craft those right away and have, access to a bunch of new cosmetics. There we go. Looking fresh. So we have some full cosmetic showcase videos for all the legendary skins in Yaz's Jar, Season 1 and Season 2 in the release notes. But there's a ton more epic skins, so you're just going to have to hop in game once the update drops and check it out for yourself. The ton of skins coming with Yaz's Jar and the skin crafting system are not the only cosmetics in this update. We also have a ton of new cosmetic collections coming to the in-game store. We have the Preppy cosmetics, the Time Together cosmetics, which are the Korean 3rd anniversary skins, and the new Dawn skins for the Slayer, Artist, and Aeromancer. On top of all of that, the Mokoko Kindergarten Arc Pass drops next week on September 20th with more cosmetics and special rewards. For videos showcasing all of those, scroll down to the store section and check it out. Jumpstart servers will have some special events, but so will every server. We have 3 events taking place this month. We have the Blooming Mokoko event, which takes place every even-numbered hour, where you'll receive random amounts of silver and gold by finding blooming Mokokos. The more Mokokos you find, the better your chances, so good luck on finding the ones that give out gold. You can play once a day per account in a region. We also have Arktoberfest returning, where you'll find themed festival foods in-game, at a token exchange, and in hot time events, and all new cosmetics available as Twitch drops to help you, your raiding parties, and your Lost Ark communities celebrate Arktoberfest together, all while snagging some cool rewards. Finally, the daily Playtime event will continue, so good luck on pulling some legendary cards from that. Alright, next up, I'm going to do some general updates that are pretty important, but go rapid fire style. There's new affection rapport ranks for Thyrane and Nineveh. We extended the Mokoko buff to 1540. Using power passes now gives you the runes from the content you skipped. And my personal favorite, Stones of Chaos are now roster bound. Chef's kiss. Let's talk about the endgame raid updates. We work with Smilegate RPG to integrate the changes to Vicus, Brelshaza, and Kyangle as soon as possible to make them less daunting for new players, especially those on Jumpstart servers, and to keep them fun as veteran players reclear. I'm not going to cover all the changes, but here are some of the most important ones. And a quick note, these apply to normal mode and hard mode, but not Inferno mode. Vicus Gate 1 has been removed, so no more fighting Morph, just Vicus herself. Brelshaza Gate 2 and Gate 5 have been removed, and Gate 6, which is now Gate 4 after the changes, can be cleared once every 2 weeks. Anyone who's played it knows that it's a very epic, but also very long fight, so we hope this helps with players not feeling too overloaded with having to do too many raids on a weekly basis. For Kyangle, Gate 1 has been removed as well. And across all of these raids and dungeons and activities, with some gates being removed, gold has been adjusted for a ton of raids. So check out the full list in the endgame section of the release notes to see how that's been redistributed across different activities. Alright, let's wrap things up with the class balance patch. I'm just going to talk about which classes got changed, so if you hear yours, go find that section and see what's going to change with your class. Let's do this rapid fire style again. So we have Gunlancer is getting a buff. First Intention War Dancer also getting a buff. Scrapper, all playstyles got a slight damage buff, and Taijutsu also got an additional buff on top of that. Pinnacle Glavier got a nerf. Artillerist Enhanced Barrage got a buff. Reflux Sork got a buff. Remaining Energy Deathblade got a buff. Shadowhunter Demon Skill Damage got a buff. Reaper got a buff. And Wind Fury Aeromancer also got a buff. Awesome. Well, I would say that's all for this month, but it's not, because there's a bunch more details in the release notes themselves, and an Arc Pass drops next week. So be on the lookout for a showcase article showing off those cosmetics. I'll end with a community question. Which skin on which class are you most excited for? Let us know in the comments. If you have any suggestions or enjoy this type of content from our team, also please let us know that in the comments. Really helpful as we continue to try and connect with you a bit more and do this kind of thing for both patch notes, roadmaps, all sorts of stuff heading forward. But thanks for joining me. I'll see you all in Arcasia, playing the new content, rolling Yaz's jar, seeing if I can get as lucky as I did in this video, and checking out the Jumpstart servers. See ya.